Get Baked do a twice weekly drop of their bruise cake, and recently it's been so popular that people have resorted to sending hate messages to Get Baked. Here's a post from Get Baked explaining the messages they're getting. And here's another post of one of those messages, though if you understand it, you're better than me. So you may be wondering, what is the Bruce cake? Or sometimes it's called the Matilda cake. Now, I did a video a few weeks ago about cake in films, where cake forms a quite important part of the film's plot. And I spoke about Matilda, where the Bruce or Matilda cake comes from. So here's an excerpt from that video. Matilda, now if you haven't seen Matilda, please see it. It's such a good film. So there's a scene in Matilda where there's a character called Bruce Bogtrotter, and he has been found to been stealing cake. Now the headmistress, who is really, really horrible, she finds out and she forces him to eat this chocolate cake. I think it was the cake they actually stole. Now this is in front of the whole school. And she's forcing him to eat it, and he's like, I can't eat anymore, I'm gonna be sick. And she's like, no, you will eat it. And then what happens is all the children kind of egg him on and support him, and then he just kind of gets his motivation to finish it, and he finishes it. And the cake is a really luxurious chocolate cake. So as you can see, that is where the Bruce and or Matilda cake comes from. Which leads me back to Get Baked, who have been doing the Bruce for quite a while. Before the whole madness of it, I managed to get a slice of Bruce, and it is a really good cake. But what has led to this recent sort of surge in demand? Well, they've kind of been doing more stuff on TikTok, and it's gone really viral on TikTok. So now when they do their as I said before, they do their twice weekly drop, it literally sells out. I think there was one time it sold out in 30 seconds. So you imagine it drops normally on a Tuesday and a Thursday, I think, and at 10 o'clock. So people are probably literally on the website hovering around. You can't kind of pull it in your basket until 10 o'clock, but I think there are probably ways around it. But it's been crazy. So I haven't even tried to get another slice because I'm just like, I'm not getting into that. They had a Valentine's drop recently, in terms like a Valentine themed one, and I really wanted it, but I just knew that it was going to be crazy, so I didn't bother. I didn't bother. And from what I heard, there was some other sort of cake reviews and that who tried to get it and they couldn't get it. It's just crazy. You can also, they have a shop front they're based in Leeds, so you can actually go and buy it from the shop. But even now they're saying that you need to reserve it, because if you don't reserve it and just turn up, you're not going to get it. That's how crazy it's gone. So of course, Bruce going really viral has obviously caught the eye of other bakers. And what I find interesting is that these are the bakers who kind of launched their version of Bruce or Matilda. There's people coming out saying, oh, you're just copying Get Baked. I mean, Get Baked's idea wasn't original anyway. And so what? Whatever industry you're in, people are always doing versions of the same thing. So the fact that because one bakery has made it so popular means that other bakeries can't do it is a load of crap. You know, when you're in business, you see what the trends are, you see what's popular, so you need to be part of that to help your business. And obviously, you can see that people are not getting the slices from Get Baked because of how popular it is. So you're like, okay, well, you can buy it here. It's business, it's called business. So there's two other bakeries that are doing it. One is T's X Bakery, who are doing their version of Bruce. And then there's also a company called the Baklava Company. They call theirs Matilda. So there are two other bakeries doing it. And there's nothing wrong with that. I just think people think because someone gets an idea and it goes popular, then nobody else can do it. Do you remember the cake sandwiches? Like, nobody even talks about that anymore. So there's kind of one person who kind of made that popular, and then other bakeries got onto it because it was so popular. That's business. That's just how it is. And there's nothing wrong with that. So obviously, as a result of the Bruce being so popular for Get Baked, they're actually moving to bigger premises. Now, whether they were doing this regardless of whether the boost has gone viral or not, I don't know, but this has obviously helped it. So, and that's what you want to be able to expand, especially in this economy that we're in. It goes to show that yes, the economy, I mean, recently they said we're officially in recession. People are buying the £20 slices of Bruce. And the fact that you as a small business can expand in this economy is such a good thing. They are going to be bringing out different versions. They have already brought out different versions of Bruce Get Baked. They're trialing, and at the moment they're looking at bringing out a Biscoff flavour. Now, if they're bringing out Biscoff flavour, I will have to get militant and get on that website and be like hovering to order it, because I am a big fan of Biscoff. So yeah, that's my little thoughts about the Bruce. Let me know if you tried this cake, or if you tried it or you would try it, and what you think about bakers kind of doing the same thing. I mean, I've already spoken about what I think about it. Until next time, cake lovers.